that's avoiding trouble. When my cards riding brackets, you're poor and humble. Take one look at the wrist and you wanna cuddle women, run to the ring like it's Royal Rumble. Off the slap, you home high, you know we pass until we get some red eyes like it's Joey's drag. Wait and see what I draw, I'm about that action. What's good, everybody? My name is Austin Simmon, aka I'm a rapper slash teacher slash father slash husband slash geek. You already know what it is. To Vegeta's to the Pops, hit me in anime form. Stop it. So today we're going to be doing a reaction to Seto Kaiba Rap song, Where You Going by Austin Simmon. YUGIOH anime AMV. So obviously this is my song. It's been a really long time since I've done a reaction or like a overview of one of my songs. I'm gonna try to catch up on all of them that I haven't done yet, like the recent ones at least. But we'll see. But I definitely wanted to do this one because so I don't get even more behind on them, and kind of give you guys kind of an insight on my thought process when I was making this song. It came out 2 days ago, yesterday, whatever. The point though is that it came out recently, and yeah, like I said, I want to just tell you guys, show you guys, and tell you guys how I went through this entire process. So let's go ahead and listen to this, and yeah. All right, so before we get into this, I really wanted to start having higher quality AMVs and thumbnails. I mean, I don't know if I'm sure you've noticed that my last 6 or 7 AMVs have had really high quality professional thumbnails. But now my last 2, so my Frieza song and then this song, I went through a third party to make the AMV as well, because I mean, if I'm going to be going against people like Daddy Fast Apps and Rustage and Schwabity and Game Boy Jones and people like that, I need to make sure that my presentation is comparable, right? Where you going? I'm just trying to frame my cards right, getting money. I'ma keep on dropping all the seed until they know me. I got them boys nosy, they be yelling, where you going? We race to the top. Buddy, if I get this thing to pop, this money. I've been out of racing to the top, I'm gone. So with the hook here, I wanted something hype, obviously, and I wanted to talk about money because we know that Kaiba is rich, right? But then there's also this part at the top. There was a part when I was making the song where I was like, man, there's just too, there's a lot going on here, but there's nothing cool in the second half. Yeah, the top part is cool, but there just needs to be something else there. So what I did was I was like, okay, well, let's just say something funny, where are you going? Where are you off to? Right? And so that kind of sticks into people's head a little bit. So yeah, a hook doesn't always have to be this crazy serious thing. You can play with it. You can play with it, and it could still do what it needs to do. Yeah. Flying in Pegasus, but when I'm stepping in, usually the fit and the drip, no one's better than grip. I get light as a feather, pathetic. It's a different take though when I get the flex. And if then I adore, that's avoiding trouble. When my cards riding brackets, you're poor and humble. Take one look at the wrist and you wanna cuddle women, run to the ring like it's Royal Rumble. Off the slap, you home high, we pass. Okay, so I really like that line, the women run to the ring like it's Royal Rumble, because it almost is alliteration. You have the W and the R sound. And I didn't even realize it until after I recorded it. And I was like, oh, that actually kind of rolls off the tongue really nicely. Nice little alliteration there. But also, in a Royal Rumble, you have people running towards the ring. So, yeah. Pump off the slap, you home high, we pass until we get some red eyes like it's Joey's drag. Wait and see what I drop. High, and you're high, or eyes turn red, but Joey's dragon is the red eyes black dragon. I'm about that action, send him to the graveyard and I get to laugh. Oh my gosh, getting this money, my life is a move. You talking big, but you're shorter than you. You realize we're dragging that shock when the move. You say you're a dog, that's right, but you're goofy. Where you? Goofy's a dog, I think. I'm just trying to frame my cards right, getting money. I'ma keep on dropping all the seed until they know me. I got them boys nosy, they be yelling, where you going? We race to the top. Where are you headed? So where are you headed? Buddy, if I get this thing to pop, this money. I've been out of racing to the top, I'm gone. Yeah, the people over at Invoker Studios really did a really good job of
just doing this AMV, like the hook, the way that they're manipulating the Kaiba PNGs is fucking awesome, and that's really what I wanted. Like this is a big thing that they do in the Brazil geek music scene, which is and I love it. I love how that looks, and so that's why I had to employ some Brazilians who do this regularly, and they did a fantastic job. Because that's another thing with me is because I react to so many Brazil artists as well. Like when those Brazil fans are directed to my songs, like I'm sure that they're going to be comparing the presentation to their favorite Brazil artists as well. So I can't be lacking out here. I can't be caught lacking.
Skirting off in the black phantom, facts have it, I'ma get to the rack, so I'm cash grabbing. Face you make when there's a trap, yo, that feeling is fantastic. Boy, I've been on 10 for decades, I feel like I'm Ash Ketchum.
Ash Ketchum has been 10 for decades.
Win a duel, then it's right back to the money. What you do is third rate, everything you do is bummy. Yeah, I'm a savage, those like points are finna vanish. You say what you do is magic, what's a magician though to a dragon? And CEO
Blue Eyes White Dragon against the Dark Magician. Like who? Come on now.
Let a passion, the drip is the sickest fashion. My chain is bigger than Yugi's, I'm shining like holographics. Whoa, let them know there's no ruin in my thunder. I invented being fly, cause I'm doing it right, brother, once again.
The Wright brothers invented the airplane. They were the first people to fly, right? And so I invented being fly because I'm doing it right, brother. Knock it off. That's my favorite line of the song. And another thing with the hook, or not with the hook, with the second verse, I was supposed to double time the first 4 bars of this. So like the skirting off of the black phantom, facts have it, get to the rack, so I'm cash grabbing. Like that was supposed to be a super fast part in the first verse, but I realized I couldn't fit all of it in the beat. Like the beat was actually too fast for me to be able to do those lines in double time. So what I did is I took it away from the first verse and put it in the beginning of the second verse, which is also why the first verse is short. It's actually it's a shorter verse than the first. The first verse is a shorter verse than the second verse.
Why? Cause I'm doing it right, brother, once again. Where you going? I'm just trying to frame my cards right, getting money. I'ma keep on dropping.
Another thing that semi bothers me, but like kind of not really, because I think it's also kind of funny. Here I go, because I'm doing it right, brother. What's good? But at the same time that I say good, I ad-lib in the background says A, so it looks like I'm chanting gay, which is kind of funny.
Where you
going?
going?
I'll show you.
Once again. Where you going? I'm just trying to frame my cards right, getting money. I'ma keep on dropping all the seed until they know me. I got them boys nosy, they be yelling, where you going? Re-race to the top. Bloody up, I get this thing to pop, this money. I've been out of racing to the top.
Look at the way that they did that. That's so sick. But anyways, yeah. So I enjoyed.
Are you a hot sleep?
Come on now. Anyways, yeah. So I enjoyed this process. I enjoyed making the song. It's a solid rap. I do kind of like, after re-listening to it a bunch of times, like the first verse is definitely, in my opinion, better than the second verse, mainly because it just better fits with the beat. Like I should have just double time flowed the entire thing instead of having one where I'm rapping faster and the other one, the second verse, like being kind of a little bit slower with the cadence. I don't think the second verse is bad at all. Like I think I had a lot of cool bars in there, but the flow in the first one is just, it's solid. And I should have just done that twice. But besides that, I enjoyed the process of the song. I really like the beat from Phantom XXX, and and Kaiba is a cool character. I've had him on my list of characters to do a song for years. Like I have a list of characters that I want to do, and I'll just kind of X them out whenever I get to them. And Kaiba's been on here for a really long time, so the fact that I was able to finally get to him is great. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I can get to my other songs that I did not get to react to. But yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.